Please rise for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Good afternoon. I'm Bill Starling. I have the pleasure of serving as the president of Sampson Community College and welcoming you to the college's commencement exercises for students that are completing the degree requirements for the associate degree in applied science and for diplomas in the same degree programs. This is a continuation of the college's graduation tradition that goes back to 1967. So we're almost celebrating 60 years of continuous service to our community and continuous service to you as students, probably to your parents and grandparents and friends around. I would like to recognize some members of our Board of Trustees who are with us here today, for it is through their work, through their authority, that any of this is in fact happening. Dr. Ted Thomas is our chair. Ms. Lorinda Haight is our vice chair. Trustee Sandra Carroll. Trustee Mike Warren. Trustee Anthony Sessoms. Trustee Catherine Joyner. Trustee Herb Sanderson. And Trustee Dr. Paul Visor. Have I missed anyone? If you will join me in giving a round of applause to them for their service. Many of you that are gathered here, in fact, most of you that are here, have found a way to balance work and family and classes for some times in the pursuit of your diploma or degree. You have exchanged life's most important asset, that of time, in exchange for learning and credentialing and the promise not only of a better tomorrow for yourself, but for those you love and those that are dependent upon you. On behalf of our faculty and staff, I want to thank you for choosing and allowing Sampson Community College to be an important part of your career. Our college motto, and has been our motto for some time, is to begin here and go anywhere. You are beginning here tonight. Take in this moment, remember the sense of accomplishment that you have to have and should have because you are completing your work. You will probably find on Monday that I have time that I really don't know what to do with. Use it constructively or throw it away for a day or two and just have fun with it. Again, go with a sense of pride. Our faculty that are here tonight in support of you are proud that you represent them as you go into the business and educational world. Godspeed on your journey. And again, thank you and all those who are here in support of them for being here tonight.
Good evening. In Mesopotamia in 3000 BC, they used to put a mat out in front of the house. That mat became, when people entered, that they was able to wipe their feet. But that mat had another reason. First of all, that mat let them know that whoever entered the house, that we cared for them. Whoever entered that house, we had respect for them. And whoever entered that house, our hospitality go out for them. You as students had an opportunity when you joined Sampson Community College. We hope that you went through that welcome mat as you entered the school, that you experienced the care, that you experienced the respect, and that you enjoyed the hospitality. So on the night, as you entered this building, family and friends, we hope also that you went through that same mat, of Sampson Community College, that we care for you, that we respect you, and our hospitality goes out to you. Students, when you leave here today, there'll be other mats in your life. And we want you to take with you on this time, our motto is begin here, go anywhere. So when you leave here, take with you some of that care, take with you some of that respect, and take with you some of that hospitality. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Sampson Community College, I'd like to welcome and greet you to our commencement exercise today. And remember, begin here and go anywhere.
Our speaker today has deep ties to Sampson Community College, starting with his mother, Alice, who attended SCC and taught accounting classes there. Mr. Mathis earned his first college credits at SCC, where he began in diesel mechanics before transferring to general education. He was enrolled at the same time that his wife. Robin was a student in the cosmetology program. He transferred to UNC Wilmington, where he earned a BS in accountancy and graduated magna cum laude. He went on to receive an MBA from the University of Tennessee, where he was awarded the Marketplace Master's Award. Continuing his studies, Mr. Mathis earned a Juris Doctorate in Law from the University of Alabama, where his achievement was recognized with the many top-of-class awards. It has been reported that as a super fan, Mr. Mathis also helped lead the Alabama Crimson Tide to 2 national championships while he was in Tuscaloosa. Additionally, he taught night classes at SCC in 1986 through 87 and gave lessons in foosball to his students during class breaks. Both of his children, James and Amberly, earned college credit at Sampson Community College. He and his wife live in Clinton and have 6 grandchildren. Please welcome Mr. Mathis.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Dr. Starling. Thank you, staff, faculty, board members, above all, graduates. You made it. You began here. I've got to tell you a little bit about my story because Jeffrey kind of hit some high spots, but I want to kind of tell you about something that maybe some of you have experienced. Anybody ever been in a dead zone where your phone didn't work? Come on now. I mean, just raise your hand. We can participate. They told me the reason I was here is because I began here, and I probably have been anywhere. I've been not everywhere, but I hadn't finished yet. And they told me they wanted me to tell you my story of all the things that I've done. And then I find out I can't move around, so that's kind of hamstringing me a little bit. And then they only gave me an hour to do it. So I gotta hurry. I gotta hurry here. So here's what happened. A dead zone is when your phone doesn't work, right? Actually, your phone works fine. You're just not connected with the satellite, the tower, whatever else. And I'm gonna give you some advice today. You're gonna find some times in your life where you're what feels like a dead zone. It's not because it's reality that you're dead, but it just kind of feels like it. Psalm 23 tells us, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, it's not death, it's just a shadow. Sometimes that feeling is part of life's transition, and that's where I was when I started at Sampson Community College. I didn't know where anywhere was, and I wasn't really trying to go anywhere. I was in between dreams. My first dream was to be a football player in college, and I did that. But I busted up a knee, and my dream of going to the NFL was over. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I was in a dead zone. I was kind of lost. It was between just after high school. So I talked to my granddaddy, and I said, Granddaddy, I just don't know what I want to do. I was painting full time, and just so you know, I didn't grow up with a lot of money. Didn't grow up with much money at all. I was a farm laborer from the time I was 5 years old until I was 21, working in the tobacco fields and cucumber fields and pepper fields just to make enough money to get by. I didn't know what I wanted to be, but I knew what I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be poor. And education was when football was not my ticket to success, education, I felt like, was my beginning and my ticket to not being poor. So I asked Granddaddy, who was in the heavy equipment business. He had a couple bulldozers, didn't really make a whole lot of money at that time, but he was doing relatively well by the time I got out of high school. Any heavy equipment operators I know there's a program here. I'm thinking about taking that myself just so I can drive a backhoe or excavator or something, part-time. And he said, I have to pay these diesel mechanics to work on my equipment, and they make pretty good money. I said, that sounds well, a ticket for me. Well, I got into diesel mechanics, and I did okay, but I realized that I just wasn't naturally gifted and talented in that area. I mean, there's certain things you just got to have sort of an inborn gift. You just can't wake up one day and decide I'm going to be a mechanic if you don't have the ability. You can't decide I'm going to be a nurse if it's not in you. You just can't do it. So I didn't know what, I was again in a dead zone. I finished that quarter. We were on the quarter system back then. And I thought, well, what am I going to do now? Well, I don't know what to do. And that's one of the best things about Sampson Community College. Sampson Community College is not where you come when you know everything and know exactly what you're going to do. It's a great place for you to come and figure it out when you don't already have it all figured out. So I decided I would take a few general education classes. I was a good student in high school, so I thought that was natural. And I took those classes. I ended up having knee surgery. Then I got a new dream. I was going to be an officer in the United States Army. Going to go through ROTC. And look, I was looking money, so I joined the National Guard for about $125 a month. If I went through ROTC, I got another $125 a month. While I was in school, $250 a month. I mean, I was bringing it in. We were rolling. That was the plan. I went through basic training at Fort Jackson, South Carolina during one of the quarters, came back, finished up the spring semester, applied to UNC Wilmington, was accepted, had good grades here, had some great professors here. I can't call them all, but I'm thankful for Steve Branch and Randy Wiggins, and even Paul Wolf enjoyed his class. Had some others, I can't remember their names, but they made an impact. One I didn't like at all. He taught English composition. He was from UNC Greensboro, and he was tough. Taught during the summer, and I didn't like him at all. But I probably learned more from him than I may have from anyone else because he was tough, and he got more out of me than I really wanted to give, to be honest. It's summertime, folks. I'm not looking to work as hard as he wanted me to work, but I did, and I learned a lot. I didn't have the money to go to UNC Wilmington. I was in another dead zone. 2 weeks before school was supposed to start at UNC Wilmington, and I applied for a job to drive a Dr. Pepper truck. I had to do something. About a week before school started, my student loan approval letter came in, and I was off to UNC Wilmington. Didn't have a place to stay, didn't really have any money, hadn't got my check yet, but other than that, I was ready to go. Had a car, didn't have air conditioning in it, and it was August. But hey, you do what you have to do with what you have to do with. So I started down at UNC Wilmington. Didn't have a place to live. I was driving back and forth. Got in my first semester. I had a full-time job and was taking 15 semester-hour credits, and I was just about worn out. And I'd come to my grandma's house on the weekends and pick up Piggly Wiggly paper sacks full of Vienna sausage, beanie weenies, and pork and beans. I can't eat Vienna sausages to this day. I mean, I want to, but I just can't get it down. I finished that first semester. I found an advertisement that had a little bedroom for rent. An older lady was trying to make a few extra bucks to rent out a bedroom, and that's where I ended up staying. Finished my first semester and then went in another life transition. I got married. Barely 21 years old, but I had always heard two can live as cheaply as one, and I told her, we're going to put this to the test, see if it works. Otherwise, we may never know. 3 days after we got married, my dad died. Life threw me another curveball. There were a lot of times, a lot of days, we were ready to quit, pack it up, and come home. We had an apartment. We stayed down there for a while, but because of the cost, she worked at Weston Sizzling, and y'all not gonna believe this. My retail job was good during Christmas, but after Christmas, they didn't have enough to keep me busy, so I took on a second job playing keyboard in a country music band in a club called Nashville East. And whenever I wasn't playing, I was the bouncer. And the owner told me, though, one night, he said, you're not supposed to hit them, you're just supposed to let them go, get them on out. Well, he needed some convincing. We finished up that next semester, worked through the summer. If I'd have had my choice, I would have quit many times. I wanted to just build some turkey houses with prestige, but I had no money, no land, and no credit. Other than that, I was ready to build. That didn't work out, so all I had left was to just keep finishing, so I'm glad I didn't have many choices because it was tough. Took intermediate accounting during the summer. 2 hardest classes in accounting, period. Came home at lunchtime and went into the tobacco fields that afternoon after I was married because we just needed every little dollar we could get. During my time at Sampson Community College, I didn't really start dreaming, but it gave me the steps to where I could, and I began to dream about a career in accounting, only because my mother was working in an accounting firm, and you know what she told me? The guys that own this accounting firm making pretty good money. I said, I'm in. I got into my first accounting class, and I said, I'll never take another one. I despised it. It was hard. I can't even major in business management without taking another accounting class. We got our first grades back, and the average score was about 58, 56, and I had a 90. I said, maybe this is something I'm good at. And that's what you're finding out in your life. You're finding out what you're good at. And when you're in a dead zone, it's when you're kind of not connected with maybe what you're good at, who you are, what your goals are, what your passions are, and sometimes it's just transition. Because it's growth. I really think, I'll give you my story a little bit later, but I want to get this out now. I love begin here, go anywhere. I think I could add something to that. I'm always looking to improve. I could say begin here, grow here, and go anywhere. Because I did that too. I wanted to pass the CPA exam on the first sitting. Only about 5% of the people do that. And I accomplished that. I was in the top 1% of all the scores in the state. I wanted to work for the big 8 accounting firm, one of the largest 8 firms in the world. I did that. Got on my first airplane to fly to Cleveland, where our headquarters was, terrified. Somebody asked me, was I afraid of flying? I said, no, I'm afraid of falling. We got through it, ended up flying to Wyoming, to Dallas, Washington, D.C. I'm going anywhere and didn't even realize it. Didn't understand it till later on in life just how much Sampson Community College had prepared me for that, because it gave me a safe place to take the next step. I didn't have to take them all there. I just needed a place to figure it out. And that's what Sampson Community College means most to me. Well, when I left there, left the firm in Raleigh to come back to Sampson County, I was in again another dead zone. I was with a small firm. That wasn't going to work out. But it was in that transition that I taught a few classes at Sampson Community College, finance and income tax, and as Jeffrey said, foosball during the break. I was schooling the students in foosball. I could hold my own now, but it's been a while. And then I ended up with a position as chief financial officer of a really big operation, where I had one of my first duties was to handwrite a check for over $1 million and sign my name to it. And I thought, my Lord, this is beyond this old country boy. Well, I did that for 5.5 years, went into another kind of dead zone transition period. And during that transition period, I tried to do a few other things. I started a business, became an entrepreneur, started from scratch. Started writing songs, going to Nashville, Tennessee. I had the chance to tour with a young guy who just signed a record deal, going all over the United States. And then when I found out how much money I was going to make, I said, no, I don't want to do that. Those guys really, unless you're the star, you don't make much money in the band. I know the drummer that plays in Lee Bryce's band. Anyway. But that led me to the next thing. And folks, that's what I want you to understand. What is the next thing? And don't despise the time that you're in those transition periods, what may seem like a dead zone. I bought into a CPA firm, did that successfully for 5.5 years till I felt like it was time to move to something else. Went to Alabama to help start a ministry training school, and I went through it. I could preach, plant churches. Actually, that's what I was planning to do. To an old friend who I used to work for called and said, I have a mess. I need your help. And I thought, well, I'm planning to do ministry work. And then I found out that ministry work is just helping people do whatever it is they need that you know how to do. They need their hair fixed, you fix it, that's ministry work. They need their air conditioner fixed, that's what I want when mine's broken. We got to do some incredible things. We had a yacht. I don't mean a little yacht. 152-foot yacht. I became president of that company. We had our own island in the Bahamas, private island. I flew into the island in our jet. Not only, I wasn't sitting in the back, I was sitting in the co-pilot seat of a Citation 1. Begin here, go anywhere. Kind of seeing the pattern here? We did some of the most incredible things that Wall Street had ever done with variable prepaid forward contracts. I won't bore you with that. Just getting hot in here. But we were dealing with hundreds of millions of dollars. I finished my time there, transitioned smoothly into a CFO role of a company, and we were now dealing with over $1 billion. I didn't want that job. I turned it down. They asked me to reconsider. I had got my MBA right before then at University of Tennessee, and I got to tell this story because when everybody else was driving all in from all over the country, I flew into the airport in Knoxville on our private jet. Begin here, go anywhere. Then we had a jet at the $1 billion company too, and that was pretty sweet. Got to fly to some great places, Arizona, do some incredible things, met some other guys in the music business. Then I'm again in a little of a dead zone, and that's when I finally realized I have the time and the money to go to law school. It was something I always dreamed about doing, but when I finished undergrad school, I had a wife and a payment book about 2 inches thick where I had borrowed money that were the little coupons I had to mail my payments in. Back then, folks, whenever you borrowed money to go to school, they expected you to pay it back. And I did. I paid it all back. I went through law school, and in my last year of law school, I got to work with some investment bankers. Yeah, they had their own plane too. We were doing some incredible things there. We were raising over $100 million for our company. Then I entered into another sort of dead zone. And now, I'm back in Sampson County, back in Clinton, happy, got a good family. But I got to tell you, when I finished law school, I had to study for the bar exam. I didn't even want to. But the dean of the law school, he told me to do it. Well, I didn't have dependable internet. I live in the country, folks, right down on the other side of Needmore, at the end of Needmore Road. And so I came back to Sampson Community College And Mark Rushing and Miss Boney were kind enough to allow me to sit in one of the study rooms and study for the bar exam. And I passed the Alabama bar and the North Carolina bar. So I'm coming back and I'm growing at the community college even then, after so much I had already done. Appreciate the dead zones, appreciate those transition periods. And if I leave you with one thing, come back. You may just be entering into a trade, because that's how we start. We start working for others, and then you may decide you want to start your own business one day, and you may need an accounting class. You don't need an accounting degree, but you need to understand financial statements. You may need to brush up a little bit. I need to come and take a small engine repair course, because I know how to do a lot of things except fix my weed eater when it won't crank. There's a place to come back to Sampson Community College and grow. So you've already got a good start. And I'll tell you this in ending. Begin here, grow here, go anywhere, and go with God. Thank you so much for your time and attention.
Good evening. Tonight we are here to celebrate the accomplishment of the graduating class of 2024. Today marks a high point of achievement in the life of those we are here to recognize. In order to preserve the dignity of the occasion, please silence all cell phones and electronic devices at this time. We understand that you will want to capture this special occasion with photographs of your graduate. Out of courtesy to the audience and the graduates, we must ask that guests do not block the aisles or cross in front of the stage to take pictures during the ceremony. We appreciate your cooperation. Out of each graduating class, Sampson Community College honors graduates who have made a special contribution to our college and the community. These outstanding students are nominated by program and selected based on the following criteria. First, they demonstrate attitude in general occupation and career course studies. Second, they exhibit maturity and professionalism in on-the-job situations. And third, possess leadership ability and potential for future achievement. At this time, it is our privilege to acknowledge these exceptional individuals. As Dean and Division Chair call your name, outstanding graduates, please make your way to the stage to receive your award.
The outstanding graduates for business and public service programs: Nikita Baggett, Human Services. Jackie Elaine Bass, Business Administration. Rosalba Campos, Office Administration. And Jamie Abigail Tu, Medical Office Administration.
Outstanding graduates for Applied Technologies. David Antonio Solano, Construction Management Technology. Demetra Chris Addison, Cosmetology. Colin Ray Avery, Welding Technology. Leslie J. Maddox, Criminal Justice Technology. Kevin Elliott McCrae, Electrical Systems Technology. Jose Xavier Resendez Ponce, Building Construction Technology. Fausto Rodriguez Jr., Air Conditioning, Heating, and Refrigeration Technology. Latham Waters, Animal Science Technology. Caleb Andrew West, Information Technology.
Outstanding Students for Health Science Programs. Christina Renee Parker, Associate Degree Nursing. Hildelita Serrano, Medical Assisting. To all of our outstanding graduates, you are a wonderful example of commitment to learning and determination to succeed. We take great pride in each of you as graduates of Sampson Community College. Let's congratulate them on their achievement.
Graduates, We have arrived at the culmination of the hard work each of you have invested. Before we begin, there is one more final request of the audience. To provide the level of consideration that each of these graduates deserve, we request that the audience refrain from outbursts and applauding during the conferring of degrees. We want to ensure that each graduate's name can be heard. This is out of respect for everyone who has worked so hard. Once all degrees are awarded, you will have the opportunity to applaud your graduate. Thank you for your cooperation. At this time, the administration will commence with the conferring of the Associate in Applied Science degrees and diplomas. Business and Public Service Programs, Tracy Lynn Fisher, Accounting and Finance. Rhonda Brock Pellegarin, Business Administration. Jackie Elaine Bass, Business Administration, Honors Outstanding Graduate. Ricky Lynn Lucas Blackburn, Business Administration, Accounting and Finance. Michaela Desiree Bryant, Business Administration, Honors. Dylan Carson Rock Kennedy, Business Administration. Brittany Grizzle San Miguel, Business Administration. Jasmine Serrano Avienda, Business Administration, Accounting and Finance. Araceli Valderas, Early Childhood Education. Leslie Jean Futrell, Early Childhood Education, Honors. Pamela M. James, Early Childhood Education. Natasha Orskar, Early Childhood Education. Dolores Parado, Early Childhood Education. Jennifer Barefoot Grice, General Occupational Technology. Joel Molina Rosario, General Occupational Technology. Stephanie Serrano, General Occupational Technology, Student Ambassador. Nikita Baggett, Human Services Technology, Outstanding Graduate. Riley Simone Burt, Human Services Technology, Associate in Arts. Leanna Marie Bullard, Human Services Technology. Memory Bullard, Human Services Technology. Maisha Capers, Human Services Technology. Daisy Cruz, Human Services Technology. Jalen Taylor Hope, Human Services Technology. Alexis Joyner, Human Services Technology. Pamela Ponce, Medical Office Administration, Honors. Jamie Abigail Tu, Medical Office Administration, Honors, Outstanding Graduate. Rosa Campos, Office Administration, Honors, Outstanding Graduate. Now for the Applied Technology Programs. Taylor Madison Faircloth, Agribusiness Technology, Applied Animal Science Technology, Honors. Jordan Faith Peterson, Agribusiness Technology, Applied Animal Science Technology, Honors. Austin Crowley Spell, Agribusiness Technology, Applied Animal Science Technology, Honors. Maryville Lola Trevino, Agribusiness Technology, Applied Animal Science Technology. Ruth Vasquez Inglesia, Agribusiness Technology, Applied Animal Science Technology, Honors Student Ambassador. Latham Waters, Agribusiness Technology, Applied Animal Science Technology, High Honors, Outstanding Graduate. Davis McCrae Williams, Agribusiness Technology, Honors. Aiden Hawks, Air Condition, Heating, and Refrigeration Technology. Hector Raniera Gerardo Burnell, Air Condition, Heating, and Refrigeration Technology. Crystal Revias, Air Condition, Heating, and Refrigeration Technology. Anais Malene Cruz Marcus, Building Construction Technology, Construction Management Technology. Brody William Johnson, Building Construction Technology, Construction Management Technology, Honors. Renard Ray Devon Paget, Building Construction Technology, Construction Management Technology, Honors. Jose Javier Resendez Ponce, Building Construction Technology, Construction Management Technology, Honors, Outstanding Graduate. David Antonio Solano, Construction Management Technology, Honors, Outstanding Graduate. Raimundo Cruz, Construction Management Technology. You're fine. Dorian Gallegas, Construction Management Technology. Darius R. Jones, Construction Management Technology. Demetria Chris Addison, Cosmetology, Honors, Outstanding Graduate. Destiny Monet Brown, Cosmetology. April Brunson, Cosmetology. Zamari Kennedy, Cosmetology. Haley Leandra Castro, Cosmetology. Courtney Renee Hobbs, Cosmetology. Ansley Madison Jackson, Cosmetology. Abby Williams Jernigan, Cosmetology, High Honors. Cindy Daniela Mendoza Martinez, Cosmetology. Avilyn Marino Martinez, Cosmetology. Dominique Palkowitz, Cosmetology. Diamond Alexis Sinclair, Cosmetology, Honors. Allison N. Daniels, Criminal Justice Technology. Kalina Jackson, Criminal Justice Technology. Jalen Lewis, Criminal Justice Technology. Leslie J. Maddox, Criminal Justice Technology, Honors, Outstanding Graduate. Ismael Artiga, Electrical Systems Technology, Honors. John Michael Best, Electrical Systems Technology. Kevin Elliott McCrae, Electrical Systems Technology, Outstanding Graduate. Warren Thomas Naylor, Electrical Systems Technology. William C. Tippett, Electrical Systems Technology. Andrew Bass Godwin, Information Technology, Security Systems. Chandler Lumpkin, Information Technology, Software and Web Development. Juan Perez, Information Technology, Software and Web Development. Connor Stansel, Information Technology, Information Systems. Caleb Andrew West, Information Technology, Software and Web Development, High Honors, Outstanding Graduate. Colin Ray Avery, Weldon Technology, Honors, Outstanding Graduate. Francisco Cruz, Welding Technology. Christopher Neal Daltrey, Welding Technology. Caleb Tyler Elliott, Welding Technology. Miguel Alexander Gonzalez, Welding Technology. Savannah K. Graham, Welding Technology. Alberto Giovanni Hernandez, Welding Technology. Jacob F. Jordan, Welding Technology. Cole Libengood, Welding Technology. Ian Jeremy McCullen, Welding Technology. Ellis Glenn Rayner, Welding Technology. Caitlin Leanne Thompson, Welding Technology. Hira Victoria Monroe, Welding Technology. Marquita Bell, Medical Assisting. Yenny De Jesus Calderon Olguin, Medical Assisting. Zakiria Kiera Drajon, Medical Assisting. Kayla Marie Edge, Medical Assisting. Frandrika Denise Faison, Medical Assisting. Rachel Grimes, Medical Assisting. Harley R. Matthews, Medical Assisting. Angelica Mejia Montalvo, Medical Assisting. Estrella Santiago Bautista, Medical Assisting. Heldita Serrano, Medical Assisting, Honors, Outstanding Graduate. Tamara Tatum, Medical Assisting. Litzy Magali Velasquez Alvarado, Medical Assisting, Honors. Jennifer Isabella Wiggins, Medical Assisting. Brittany J. Williams, Medical Assisting, Medical Office Administration. Monica Michelle Alvarado, Associate Degree Nursing. Lindsay Aparicio, Associate Degree Nursing. Isabella Ray Bryant, Associate Degree Nursing. Kimberly Nicole Burgess, Associate Degree Nursing. Jennifer Mary Cruz Campianzo Benitez, Associate Degree Nursing. Seth Michael Carson, Michael Carson, Associate Degree Nursing. Amanda Darnell, Associate Degree Nursing. Amanda J. DeYoung, Associate Degree Nursing. Kaimonica Doris, Associate Degree Nursing. Monique Gainey, Associate Degree Nursing. Felicia Godbolt, Associate Degree Nursing. Yolanda Gonzalez, Associate Degree Nursing. Yushina Harris, Associate Degree Nursing. Natalie Halls, Associate Degree Nursing. Shaquanda Olivia Hill, Associate Degree Nursing. Kristen Hudson, Associate Degree Nursing. Casey Jastrzybski, Associate Degree Nursing. Brianna Jordan, Associate Degree Nursing. Allison Brene Lapsley, Associate Degree Nursing. Victoria Ann Mathis, Associate Degree Nursing. Jasmine McLaurin, Associate Degree Nursing. Denise Renee Menifee, Associate Degree Nursing. Catherine Odom, Associate Degree Nursing. Serena Danielle Parsons, Associate Degree Nursing. Latasha Perry, Associate Degree Nursing. Lauren Elizabeth Peterson, Associate Degree Nursing. Amber Rose Skipper, Associate Degree Nursing. Rosetta Stamp Small, Associate Degree Nursing. Jessica Joy Taylor, Associate Degree Nursing. Natasha Cherry-Ann Taylor, Associate Degree Nursing. Julie Alana Tippett, Associate Degree Nursing. Lauren Ivy Weber, Associate Degree Nursing. Bryant Thomas, Electrical Systems Technology. Paula Beckton, Medical Assisting. Victor Torres Ramos, Business Administration. Graduates, please rise. Dr. Starlin, on behalf of the faculty, I affirm that the candidates for graduation are in good standing and are eligible to receive their respective degree. I am honored to present them as the Sampson Community College graduating class of 2024.
You need to hear this. By the authority vested in me by the State Board of Community Colleges and the Board of Trustees of Sampson Community College, upon successful completion of all required coursework, you are now awarded the degree for your program of study. I congratulate each of you on your achievement. You may now turn your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 57th annual commencement of Sampson Community College. Please stand for the benediction and remain standing until the academic recessional has departed.
Please bow your heads. Dear Lord, our hearts are full to see these men and women answer the call to rise up and accept the challenge to go forth and accomplish great things. Bless their lives from this day on with goodness and success. Enable them to stay true to their dreams for your greater glory, to discern what is right, good, and just, and to use their gifts wisely and in service to others. We ask for your almighty hand to be upon our graduates as they and their families celebrate their grand milestone, and that wherever their path may lead, they find comfort from our community's continued embrace and support as they journey through life. In the name of our most gracious and loving God, amen.